Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here today to review a brand new show that just debuted on Netflix. I originally thought it was just going to be like a documentary movie, but it was a four-part miniseries on Netflix called Pepsi, Where's My Jet? Each episode's around like 37 minutes. Now, what the show's about, way back, now I have a personal history with this. That's why when I saw the preview on Netflix channel on YouTube, I saw I said, I gotta see this. I want to see this. I remember I told John about it. John said, I have no interest in seeing this whatsoever. He said he didn't care anything about it. So it's okay. So I was gonna watch it when it came out. It came on the 17th. I finished watching on the 18th, so I'm putting the video up today. Um, what just involves was Pepsi points, and well, I'll tell you what the gist of the show is about, and then I'll tell you about my history, and I'll tell you my thoughts on the show. Way back, they had something called Pepsi points, where you drink Pepsi and you get so many points. You get like there's so many points for like a half case or something like that. You cut them out and send them in, and you can get different items. You guys have to pay shipping and handling, I think. And they had a catalog. Now I remember as a kid. I mean, well, not as a kid. I was out of the army. I was like in the around 26 or so, and it was in '95. They had this. I remember getting some stuff through Pepsi points. I remember my stepdad. Um, used to save them for me whenever I came over and stuff like he would give them to me, which was cool too. I remember getting this T-shirt. I remember getting like the sunglasses, and these are like the blue, like John Lennon looking sunglasses. I would had like real nice carrying case and like a little pouch to put them in. They were really nice. I don't know what happened to them, but they were nice. Um, getting that. I remember getting the beach towel. I remember getting the beach chair, a little tiny thing ended up breaking, but I mean it lasts lasts for about a year and that broke. So it was kind of cheap. A little teeny tiny thing. Anyways, I remember seeing a commercial. There was a commercial that I mean, and this is how this all started. It said like showed like this kid, it said like this one day, and he said like he had like the shirt and like so many points, the shades, well like 125 points. Those are shades I got. The blue ones, those are shades I got. And then like a leather jacket. I never got the leather jacket though. Leather jacket, and then you see him coming back to school and jumping off a jet, a Harrier jet, and it says 7 million points, Pepsi points. And he says sure beats the bus. And it says 7 million points, and there's no disclaimer under the bottom, like saying like legally this is just for a joke or parody, or whatever like that. There was no disclaimer underneath it, right? So I mean, it was like it was a legit offer. Okay, so this one kid, he said, I want to get that jet. And he says, it's a legit offer. There's no disclaimer under it. I don't know what the advertisement company was thinking when they put this out. And it talks about how he plans on raising the money um, to get the jet, and then the legal battle that ensues. And also a good friendship he makes. It has that lawyer that got in trouble with Mike Epinati. I think with trying. I think he got in trouble for trying to extort stuff from Nike. I think he's on the house arrest. I think he was on the house arrest when they filmed it. And the show was really fast. They talked about his friendship with this other guy, the real go getter, and they were talking about it has them climbing a mountain in Antarctica. That I mean helped for like that was filmed for the show. And also one thing it was interesting. They had like some of the main characters in it. They did like their own the Pepsi Taste Challenge. Cause I remember that. I mean, and they like these two things, and they take and they see whether they pick Coke or Pepsi. I'm not telling what they picked. Um, but I remember as a kid in the '80s, that was like one of the biggest things. Like there was the advertising was so great, the Pepsi Taste Challenge. And I remember going outside of a Lawson's. Yeah, I mean that's when there would at least be Lawson's, just like a Canadian chain. It used to be in the States. And I think the Lawson closed like 87, 88. And there's like, I did a little video of like what happened to Lawson's because they have like this very familiar signage, but they have something different on it now. It's unmistakable it was Lawson, right? It was a good store. I like Lawson's. And I remember my friend Meredith sent me some stuff from Canada, including like some cookies from Lawson's, which I thought was really neat. Well, anyways, I remember waiting in line. There was a huge line for the Pepsi Taste Challenge, and they gave you like this little button that I mean, it folded over and you pin on your thing saying, "I took the Pepsi Taste Challenge," and it was like like Coke and Pepsi. And I remember I was in line. It was me, my dad, my mom, my sister, myself. We always wanted to do it. Everyone, I think my dad just said he was just trying to pick the Coke to Pepsi to make him happy. I picked the one. Everyone else might pick Coke. I picked the one that tastes better, and I picked Pepsi. No Coke, Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi. Like that cheeseburger skit in SNL. No, but I mean, I remember that. I'll never forget that, and that was very popular back in the day. Their advertising was wonderful. Um, I really enjoyed the show. I mean, it does talks about like the making of the commercial, and like they actually have like in the state in the U.S. they didn't have a disclaimer, but I guess in Canada they had a disclaimer in Canada. I don't know why, but they did. Um, it also talks about something called what was it, money fever or something like that. That a disastrous campaign that Pepsi ran in the Philippines, where like you could win 1,000,000 pesos if you have the matching number, and there was like a whole bunch of like I think it was like a lottery, and then they actually 300 the number 349 came up, and then they found like a bunch of people had like multiple caps printed 349. They said it was like a uh, oh Pepsi said it was a mistake, so they weren't eligible, computer error. So I mean that was interesting too. I didn't know anything about that. I mean, it's a really fascinating story. It talks about the law system and then like how like an underdog fought against a big corporation to try to get his in order to get his dream to carry Harrier fighter jet. It's really interesting stuff. Um, yeah, I really liked. I give it a 9 out of 10. It's very interesting watching. I enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. So I hope you like this video, buddy. Till next time, please take care, my lead. But no, I'm not sure if I. Oh yeah, and Cindy Crawford was in it too. What else was there? But no, I remember the cat. I brought back a lot of memories because I remember that catalog. That was really a cool campaign. I know Pepsi also had like a campaign where like they had something where you could have like a CD made, and they had like lists of songs. I guess you have to have Pepsi points, and you can have like a CD made. I think I had two CD mates, and like you can choose like a bunch of different songs. And I got like all the metal songs. They didn't have too many. They had like I think three songs from Queensryche, and they had a song from they had a song Vaseline, and they had a song 5 Minutes Long from Pantera. And then I made the dumb mistake getting the. I thought it'd be neat to get the Pepsi theme song. That song sucked, just because it was unusual. But then I regretted getting that. My sister's like, "Why'd you get that song for? That sucked." No, I think I got two different CDs. This was a long time ago. So that was another neat thing that they did. I think that was. I can't remember if that was before or after the fiasco with the ad campaign for this. I can't remember. But I mean, it was a long time ago. I know Pepsi. I mean, they should do more like giveaways and stuff like that. The last time I saw like a really cool giveaway, they gave like free CDs, free DVDs in front of these things of cereal. I remember getting Jackie Chan Adventures for my nephew, and then I remember getting Banner Big Blue House for my nephew, and then getting Barney Miller for myself, and then Donna Reed for my sister. They had like I mean, and they were like little things. Like, they might have like two episodes on it. The Barney Miller one had two episodes. I think they had like a Man About You and which I didn't get, and they had Everyone Loves Raymond. I think one of them had like audio commentary, but just one episode on it. But that was a neat idea too. I wish they would do more giveaways like that because they did away with stuff like that. They did away with toys and cereal boxes, which that was a lot of fun. Right, like that uh, thing from Captain Crunch where you put the baking soda in and it goes up and down the little dolphin thing, or like the wacky wall crawlers. Those were really popular back then. All right. I hope you like this video, buddy. I know I went a little bit of tangent, but it's 11-minute video. So I hope you like this video, buddy. This just dropped on Netflix. It's called Pepsi, Where's My Jet? It's very entertaining. 4-part miniseries. So until next time, bye, please. Take care, my leads.